Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Football Talk with Faithfulness. And I'm here to give my preview for the Arsenal Aston Villa game that went down this weekend. First of all, I know a lot of people have been saying that I've been talking about Arsenal a lot. I meant to talk about other teams. I meant to talk about Manchester United, Liverpool, Man City. And I really understand you guys' plight, but I will get onto that shortly. But to me, the most exciting game this weekend has to be the Arsenal Aston Villa game. And also, there are a lot of talking points for this game. Yeah. So, the talking point I had after the first half of the game is totally different from the talking point I had after the second half of the game because that game was drama filled. But let me not just go into that. First of all, when I saw that starting lineup, my what comes to my mind is why is Maitland Niles still starting as a right back when we have Chambers? So last week I said something. I said Chambers proved during the Europa League game that he should start, like he owns that right back position before Bellerin comes back. And so people wanted to chop my head off and told me that I don't know football. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I watched back of TV. Me, I was beginning to think that maybe I really watched back of TV, because I know that the game I watched, Chambers impressed me at the right back position. Then people now started giving me the opinion of, since Chambers made the Europa League of the team, Europa team of the week, but he made the team as a CB. That means he will not work as a right back and blah 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 blah. And I was surprised, and I'm like, okay, let me just keep quiet. Maybe I don't know what I'm saying. And Maitland Niles, to God who made me, proved that he really did not want to play as a right back position. Last week, Maitland Niles said he's a midfielder by trade. He's trying to adapt. Going forward, attacking, it's not as if he's that excellent, though he can take on players and all. But that defensive error, let's not even go to Bellerin's defensive takes here, if we're being honest. So the fact that people criticize Chambers a lot and say Chambers is slow and the likes, Chambers played the first game against Newcastle and he was exciting and we kept a clean sheet. But I don't know why he was dropped. Maybe peradventure we're starting Socrates and David Luiz because of experience. But to God who made me, anybody that still thinks that Socrates is a professional footballer, I swear to God, hey God, don't let me change it. Let me not change it for anybody because I'm in a good mood. Arsenal got the 3 points. We are fourth on the table. So let me just be very, 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 very humble and quiet this moment. That Arsenal cannot keep going on this way. We are going to play Manchester United next. When Manchester United sees Arsenal, their inner Barcelona will come out. Their inner, why am I saying Barcelona? Barcelona, they have been messing up. Their inner PSG will come out immediately they see Arsenal. So Arsenal cannot keep on going like this. And one problem I have with Unai Emery is that this team is not compact. This team is not, as in, we don't know exactly who our first 11 is. We don't even know who our captain is. Like, we have a lot of problems in this Arsenal team. Like I said earlier, when it comes to attacking, the attacking threat of Arsenal should be massive. We have the likes of Pepe, we have our Aubameyang, and also let me say this, that I don't know what is happening between Emery and Ozil. But whatever happens, it has to be quashed. Whatever is happening, because on Thursday, Ozil was not in the squad apparently because he said Ozil should rest. Now Ozil did not play on Sunday, so tell me that Ozil is also resting. Whatever the case may be, I still feel that the creativity of Ozil is missed in this Arsenal side. Now looking at the left back position, God knows that we need to pray for Tierney to come back as soon as possible, because Kolasinac, even when we thought he was a left wing back, he's not offering enough threat attacking wise. And if you cannot defend and you're not offering enough threat attacking wise, why are you on the pitch? He's not adding anything to that left wing at all, and it's quite alarming. When I mean it's alarming, it's quite frustrating. Also, kudos to Saka for his first half performance, but I still believe that Saka had no issue starting that. I say Saka should not even have started that match at all. Like, to me, basically, yes, I understand that he performed well in the Europa League, but I still feel that Saka should have maybe come on from the bench or something. That's basically my point for that. Now I look at this Xhaka, sorry, pardon me for my mispronunciation, this Xhaka Guendouzi midfield. How does that midfield operate? Who is acting as the holding midfielder? Who is the box-to-box midfielder in that scenario? Who is the person, like, do you understand? Who controls the midfield? I'm not understanding from Arsenal's style of play is that Arsenal does not have a proper working midfield. Like, Yes, Xhaka did well in the Europa League. I was impressed. But you're starting both Xhaka and Guendouzi together. Why not start a Guendouzi and Torreira together? Why not start maybe a Guendouzi and Willock together? Why not just, do you understand my point? Like, why not just get a, like, the importance of a defensive midfielder cannot be overemphasized, because both Xhaka and Guendouzi cannot play as DMs. They cannot play as defensive midfielder. You have to, with the kind of defense Arsenal has, you have to have a compact midfield. Like, I don't know if I should scream that. Like, I don't know if they not teach them in coaching school, but I think basically that's like the most important thing. You have to have a compact midfield. Arsenal's midfield is not compact enough, and we will continue. See games of Watford, Aston Villa, the likes, we're not meant to be drawing those games. We're not meant to be finding it difficult to win. See Manchester City and Watford, they did not waste time. First minute, back boss, it has already entered. Not the likes of we are struggling against an Aston Villa side. God knows that it was by fire and brimstone that we got that 3 points yesterday. Emery has to wake up. In as much as I want to join the bandwagon of Emery out, I'm upset. Yes, I obviously feel that I don't see Emery taking Arsenal to where Arsenal is meant to be, because I don't know if it's the Emery mentality or he still does not know what exactly he wants at Arsenal. He does not know the players that can fit in into his system. If you have a system, try and make the system work. If the system is not working, be flexible, be dynamic. Like, I don't understand. Like, if something is not working, you change it. Socrates and Luis partnership, if it's not working, you change it. They will not crucify him. He's the coach. You are the coach of the team. You have to drill these players. Like, I don't know where Emery is coming from, honestly, but I think that he has to make us know where he's coming from. Sometimes he has to make us know that, okay, this is why I'm making these decisions on the pitch. Even some of his substitutions, I begin to wonder what exactly is going on through Emery's head. What is he seeing that we are not seeing? So I kind of respect the fact that he's the manager and he's the coach and everything. But Emery can do better. This Arsenal side can do better, and we deserve better. Am I preaching? Am I saying something? Hope you guys understand me. Yes, exactly. So that's basically my take for the Arsenal-Aston Villa game that went down this weekend. Also, the likes of Manchester United and Chelsea that they have been shouting, I've not been talking about them and their club's not important. First of all, I want to say something that Chelsea, they knew that they were not going to get like players during the transfer window, and Lampard has tried very hard to make good use of the youth that he has. So I think that Ole should do the same. Ole should understand that if he says that he doesn't regret selling the likes of Lukaku and Sanchez, he has to make it work. He has to look for it. He has to be tactical. He has to be sound enough tactically to know that if I'm using these youth players, we have to make it work. We have to make it work. That is basically it. It's not just about like, it's not about now that I don't have any big name player, blah blah blah, my players are injured. You have to make the players that you have, you have to make them work. Because at the end of the day, what is like the most important thing in football is results. Thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. My name is Faithfulness. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and give your comments. You can tell me exactly your thoughts, and if you have topics that you want me to talk about, that would be much appreciated. Thank you.